Welcome back, squad. We just unlocked the power to reveal and make bridges and whatnot. Now we're going back in with the tightest shirt ever. I'm still rethinking my decision to make the hunter a guy. I'm just
And
gonna.
he already a guy, so he just gonna make him look like a gay dude.
Uh, I mean, yeah, you can't change the gender now because, like, if you look at the cover art, the hunter's supposed to be a female. All right, so I'm about to unlock a few secrets. I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Hitting that gambit.
Oh yeah, you know how long I've been waiting for this here? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here. Regrettably,
Yeah, I know you
Gambit.
liked it, but I don't think you did it.
Listen, I like that his accent is so pronounced because Taylor Kitsch's Gambit, you could understand words he was saying, and I don't appreciate that. I shouldn't.
I
I
mean,
shouldn't
Gambit
understand.
was.
Autumn reveals.
Gambit was what?
I don't know. I feel like
Ga-
he cartoon. He was decent.
In the cartoon, yeah, in the cartoon, it was a kid's cartoon. You had to understand some of the stuff he was saying. But Wolverine went out of his way to call him Cajun several times in the cartoon. That's Channing Tatum right there. I call him Channing Tatum. This is the end.
Yeah.
There must not be anything here.
No,
He sees our path.
nope, can't break that wall down like I'm Chris Jericho.
Autumn be praised.
Los, you grew up with siblings. Did you guys used to wrestle?
Hell yeah.
Bruh, how much did you hate getting put in either the walls of Jericho or the what was the other one, the sharpshooter?
But I was the oldest one, so nobody wasn't
Yeah,
fucking me up.
sure. You also. I feel like that's cap.
uh, I had one cousin though that was my age that knew karate and was a wrestling fucking fan, and he used to be doing crazy shit.
He used to be hitting
But
your ass
before
with the
I took
switch.
karate, he took karate in elementary. I took karate in middle.
Oh, so y'all were fighting like y'all weren't kicking it.
The son of Gaia approves.
When we got in middle school, but at first he
No.
was fucking me up in elementary school.
You remember that old show, Kicking It? Uh, oh, the Winter Soldier is the Hangman. Yeah, Kicking It was my show till Olivia Holt left, and then I'm like, bruh, y'all just broke up a key member of the cast. Like,
Olivia
Milk,
Holt, is that Lydia? My tripping.
is that who?
Lydia from Steve Hightower show. I mean Steve Harvey show.
No, Olivia Holt was in. She was in a lot of Disney shows when she was younger. I forget which one it was, but she was also in Cloak and Dagger, the Freeform Marvel show.
Yeah, I fuck with Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah, yeah, she was Dagger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Uh, oh, that's another painting. I
He
mean
kind of
picture.
young, like real young.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's extremely young. Yeah, no, but she was in Kicking It. She was like one of the best two fighters besides Leo Jack. I was thinking of the actor's real name, Leo Howard. Yeah, but Jack's character, who sometimes had super strength randomly, and yeah, they were always boxing up adults together. That show was on point. You know what I mean? I know what I need to unlock: the Hunter's Folly. Yeah, I was watching a video about like the last season of Kicking It, and dude was like, all of these kids had a glow up. It's awesome. He's like, Jesus. He's like, yeah, because like, even the kid, Alex Jones's character, I forget who he was, but like he left like not too long after Olivia Holt did.
Yeah,
Yeah, so his character did make it to the fifth season, but was in the fourth season, and still they went from like kids to adults between seasons, and it's like y'all had talk about a glow up, bro. No, that's a shine up. Like that was remarkably fast. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
I'm going from 13 to 25. What?
Nah, I like the Misfit show though.
Misfits? You know, this is nothing.
Misfits.
This is nothing against
No,
the actor that played the third king in Pair of Kings. This sentence will make sense a lot sooner. But if you're gonna get rid of Mitchell Musso, one of the core two kings, just cancel the show. Like that was a real misstep by Disney. Nothing against I don't even remember his name. He was in Lemonade Mouth. The redhead in Lemonade's Mouth. He was also in Bucket and Skinner's Epic Adventures. Anyway, Adam Hicks. Adam Hicks. Yeah, when you get rid of Mitchell Musso, don't set Adam Hicks up for failure because the show had been going for like 2, 3 seasons with those two kings. Don't introduce a third unknown brother now and expect fans to just jump on board. It's insulting and it's a misstep. Just cancel the show.
Autumn thinks
man,
otherwise.
that's hard.
I'm just being serious. Like
Autumn doesn't
there's no
always.
if the show is about Boomer and Brady becoming kings, becoming proper kings, there's no like this show's continuity loses all power when Mitchell Musso
Autumn, show
leaves.
me the way.
You know what I mean? I get that he had his troubles, but you know what I mean. You don't have to make a whole episode, dedicate a 5 minute scree to Boomer, I believe it was Doc Shaw's character, talking about how selfish Mitchell Musso's character was. Like, it's really a poor move on Disney's part.
They did a lot of got a lot of things that they
Yeah,
didn't do good.
I understand. I understand taking a point, making a point, but you should spin it off as a new show altogether. If you don't want to, you know what I mean. If you don't want to follow the cast, make a fire the entire cast, make a completely new show.
So
Cancel
God
that one.
sees.
Don't do something that disrespectful over like you know what I mean. Because if we're really gonna go into that, a lot of Disney kids have gotten into some pretty suspect stuff once they left the network. And you can't do that for every kid that left. You can't have that same energy for every kid that leaves your network. Oh, it ruins the company's image. Well, did y'all expect Miley Cyrus to be Hannah Montana forever? Granted, I didn't expect her to be butt naked on a wrecking ball, but you gotta grow up sometimes. We got more potions. I'm going to potions class. Levitate las manos. Well, we in the creepy woods right now. Hey yo, you know what I really want to see in a Marvel video game? I want to
Yeah.
be able to fight the Wendigo.
Fight the Wendigo?
Yeah, the Wendigo is the actual character in Marvel. The Hulk
No,
fought
I'm
him.
just saying you could go to Main Street for that.
Yeah, we could, but I'm talking about in a Marvel fighting game where you have superpowers.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you wanted a real life Wendigo event.
nah. Oh, speaking of which, I got a surprise for you in October, buddy.
What is
Martha Richards.
it?
All right. Yeah, you've never played Until Dawn, have you?
He sees our path.
Carlos, you never played that game?
Something terrible happened.
Two dev cats.
Yeah, they're magic mushrooms.
If it was here, Autumn would show me.
My wrist stone cold. My wrist stone cold.
The journey. Oh
Yeah.
shoot, that shit kind of recent. This game came out in 2020.
What? Until Dawn?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
this game come out 2020.
2023, bro.
Why did it say 20? I was just saying this game is recent.
Oh yeah. It's fairly recent. It came out in like
This area,
2023,
it
beginning of
feels ominous.
2023.
I sense an old suffering.
This is an overlooked gem.
Members of the local coven were persecuted here. And worse.
Witches.
Salem's history with witches may have been distorted over the years, but some things are true. The witches of Salem did their best to thwart Shaw, but he rallied his congregation against them. The catalyst of the infamous Salem witch trials. When the coven called out in distress, it was Lilith and Sarah who came to their aid.
They came all the way from Transia with the Abbey to help a group they had never met.
You may not believe it, but I'm sure you would have done the same. Isn't that why the Sons are here today? Aside from that, your mother and Sarah both saw the signs of Chthon's influence. They knew there was more happening in Salem than the persecution of witches.
Chthon's corruption had taken root in the New World just like the colonists themselves.
And while Lilith and Sarah were still preoccupied in Transia, They entrusted one of the moon seals to the Knights of Wondercore, who brought it to the Coven with the hope that its power would reinforce them enough to deal with Shaw.
But that is not what happened.
Unfortunately, no. When the plague came to Salem, the same one that afflicted your father, Shaw used it to further agitate his flock by placing the blame squarely on the Coven.
And the witches?
The mob was vicious, and the rest is history.
But what about the moon seal?
After the trials, the moon seal vanished along with Shaw. Without drawing any conclusions, I think we can both guess where it went.
If this was his church, then it is possible the seal is still here, or somewhere nearby.
You read my mind. Good hunting, dear.
She does not see it happening. Autumn must not see it that way. Was this always...
You may not remember. This was his... Even...
If Shaw found a page of the Darkhold, it was because
I tend to agree. That cursed book is always seeking out a way to return its master to power.
So the
and the
Darkhold is a
power
lot
of the
like the
preacher is the ideal messenger of
Necronomicon and the Evil
darkness.
Dead.
Yes, Shaw was an eager study, consumed almost immediately by the whisperings of Chthon and the Darkhold's power. Nearly overnight, the people of Salem, old and new, were at his threshold, waiting for the word. Something on your mind?
Tell me about...
By all accounts, Hiram Shaw was a desperate man. Desperate for, as I understand it, until
I
we
just
speak
don't,
again.
just don't care. You know, for a superhero, I'm not kicking down a lot of doors.
I mean, you hunter. You ain't got to
Huh?
really do all that.
this
You just
must
got
be
to look
Shaw's study.
clean, read a gang of journals, talk to dead, ghost or whatever that Arthur lady is.
I talk to ghosts. Oh,
How long did the Salem witches hide here before meeting their end?
Look at pictures and shit.
This
it's what I
place
do.
looks so lonely.
Oh, you do a lot of detective work,
How
inspecting,
long
and
did the
You
Salem
know, I'm
witches
like a
hide here
DC
before
hero.
meeting their
You
end?
feel me?
like you
Like,
almost
Blessings of the
team
goddess.
Titan games. But you don't like DC
The
though.
goddess must be busy.
I don't like that they
They must
overpower
not
their
be overly busy.
superheroes, so they're not interesting.
But then all that Marvel do the same shit.
No, they don't.
Think about Wanda's power.
Uh huh. How often do you see her in a conflict?
But I'm just
How?
saying, think about the Avengers shit, and then think about what like she couldn't even help in there. But then when she came and made WandaVision, she was a fucking extra
Yeah.
hero slash villain, like the most powerful out of everybody.
Mhm. Yeah.
But in the Avengers, she stood no chance.
Okay. Kevin Smith said it best. Because somebody else said it best before him. You look up to DC superheroes, Marvel superheroes. You can hang out with them.
The goddess disagrees.
Charles, that shit don't.
This sword is not like anything I have
Think
seen
about
on the
it.
grounds before.
Spider-Man is
And
relatable.
yet, it's familiar somehow.
Superman tries to
The
be,
wards of
but you
protection
can't
the
even
wand
get him
invoked to
sick.
protect Doctor Strange's sanctum?
Very perceptive, dear. Maybe you should
I,
approach the
I'm
good doctor
still
and
like
see if
that.
he has
That
any
was even more.
insights.
Can't
And
get him
Hunter,
sick. That's an excuse
be
to me. Fuck with him.
circumspect. Doctor
Uh,
Strange is no
First of all,
fool.
Superman has all the powers. Okay, remember when Superman first came out? He was faster than a speeding
Yes,
bullet
dear?
and more powerful than a
What do you know
locomotive.
about my father?
Yeah,
That's not an easy question, dear.
the leap of a
Your
tall
mother.
building in one bound because he really
Exactly.
could fucking fly.
Goodbye. For
He
now.
couldn't fly in the beginning. He was just fast and strong and could jump high.
could fly. That's why he could jump over the
Mm,
building.
in the 40s when he first came out, he couldn't
Then they
fly.
say, look in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Yeah, that was in the 70s. By the 70s, he could fly.
No, that was the first one.
That was the first one you remember. Action
I'm gonna
Comics,
send you a cartoon.
Action Comics back in the geez, where am I going? I have the worst sense of direction. Action Comics back in the 1980s. I mean, in the 1920s, when Superman first came out, he was just more powerful than a locomotive and faster than a speeding bullet. Which you know that I'm telling the truth because who uses the word locomotive to describe a train anymore? A
I
locomotive is
know
a
that,
train, kids.
but when I used to watch the cartoon, it used to say, "Look in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's
And the
Superman."
and the Hulk used to
And
only
these
be able,
cartoons was from like the 40s.
and the Hulk could only transform on a full moon at
That
that
is
time.
something.
I don't know too much about the Hulk. I just only see my Hulk. My Hulk, I remember Luke Ferrigno. I mean Lou
Yep,
Ferrigno. That's the
Bill
first Hulk
Biggs.
I ever remember.
Yep, from Bill
But he
Bixby
used to
to
be, he used to get mad and then turn into the Hulk.
which,
You
by
know
the
what I'm
way,
saying?
you wouldn't like me when I'm angry isn't a superhero's catchphrase. That's the
Well,
background
that's
noise
it.
in a that's a background noise in a 911 domestic abuse call.
That's the Hulk shit. That's Lou Ferrigno Hulk shit, because that's the one that says that.
Yeah,
He wouldn't like
Bill
him when he got
Bixby.
angry.
I'm about to
Nigga
get
didn't like
angry.
his ass when he got angry because he was
He was whooping on him. Do you know that in the Marvel versus DC, the Hulk got beat by Superman, but
The
Spider-Man beat
fog's
the Hulk?
dark
I mean,
influence has
beat
tainted this world.
Superman. Yeah, Spider-Man is now and has always been the most popular superhero for kids
The goddess of old
because it was
influence.
done by a popularity contest in which Spider-Man won handily.
okay. So look real quick. I'm go ahead and spit some knowledge. It says here, Wikipedia, 1938's Action Comics #1 was strong
Back
enough
to
to
this
pick up a
house.
car, could leap 1/8 of a mile, outrun an express train, and was mostly bulletproof. As what became known as the Golden Age of comics progressed, Superman's powers increased dramatically. So Charles, you was most definitely correct.
If I don't know anything else, I know comics.
But we did exaggerate it a tad bit because it says that he
Fascinating.
could only run, he could outrun it. So he wasn't faster than the speeding bullet at first. You know what I'm saying? He can outrun an express train, but he wasn't faster than the
Exact.
speeding bullet.
And here's my
He was
question.
strong enough to only pick up a car, not a submarine and none of that other shit.
Mhm.
He was able to outrun a train, and he
Mhm.
was mostly bulletproof. That means you could shoot him in the head and he could die.
He was mostly bulletproof, which meant that if you wanted to hit him with like a rocket launcher, that would do the trick. Yeah, he's mostly bulletproof. Yeah, I know. So that Superman I fucks with a lot harder than the one we have now, who
I mean, I don't
a nuke
because I
can't
feel
even
like
stop him. Dude, if a
I
nuke
yeah,
can't
I feel like listen, I feel like to be Superman, you have to be invincible. So
no, to be
that makes more
invincible,
sense than that
to be
Superman.
invincible, you have to be invincible. Okay?
No, 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 no,
And
no, no. Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. Superman, okay, how he's written now is he is invincible as long as he has the sun's power, right?
or he's
You
not
can't kill Superman unless you take the sun away.
you
Well,
make
I ain't
the
gonna say
sun
take the sun away,
red.
but
You make the sun
you gotta have kryptonite.
or
Because even with the
expose him to
sun there and you got kryptonite, he's still going to be, as long as he exposed to
orange
kryptonite,
kryptonite
you
would take
fucking
his
with him.
power. Orange kryptonite would take his power.
Yeah, but nobody can get orange kryptonite in this realm.
Yes, they can. That was the whole plot of Injustice 2.
And
Batman
that's what I'm
had
saying. That's what I'm saying is unrealistic. That
Batman
part of
had
DC is unrealistic. Because
well,
how the fuck they go to these places that's out of a different realm to get? So that's what I'm saying.
no,
But
no, no,
now,
no,
when it
no.
comes
Okay,
to
that's a
when it comes to
misconception.
certain writing,
Okay, so kryptonite, as we're to understand it, is supposed to be fragments of
This may be her best
Superman's home
chance,
planet that have different effects
but
on
Mom
him.
thinks
All
otherwise.
right. Here's the
well, no,
problem. They make the waters murky when the atom can create kryptonite because you're creating shards of a radioactive shards of a planet, or are you just making radiation, which is what
and
he's
see, that's
responded
the
to.
no, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's fake as far as like Marvel is more realistic. Kind of see what I'm saying? Like, as far as well, only with like how they did it now. The new Spider-Man, Toby, not Toby Maguire, but the new
Tom
Spider-Man.
Holland's.
Yeah, he does not produce his shit in his body as well. He has a machine or something on his fuck a mechanism or whatever it is
Yeah, like the magic
outside
web
of his
shooters
body.
in the Spider-Man
So that's
games.
more
Check out those.
realistic. You see what I'm
Check out
saying?
those videos. Spider-Man's 1, 2, and Miles Morales. Yeah, yeah. He has. They have the magic web shooters. Exactly. Yes, I am shamelessly plugging. Continue.
I'm just saying it's more believable that it's something there that's making it come out, other than it's coming actually out of his body.
What's here
Yeah,
You know what I'm
th-
saying?
there have
But
been some.
me personally, I'm used to a comic book and I'm used to the radioactive spider bit in Spider-Man. So that's why I like Tobey Maguire better. But that's my opinion.
All three of them were bit by the radioactive spider. Through all these twists and turns, that one event has never changed. The only difference in
I
the three.
understand that, but the only thing that Tom Holland got was speed, agility, strength,
Okay,
jumping. He
so
can crawl and all that other, but he cannot produce the
my
webs.
my problem with every Spider-Man iteration in the movies is that Spider-Man's greatest tool is his spider sense. All right,
In a
his
way,
spider sense is powerful enough that in some iterations it doesn't activate for him. But say Mary Jane's in trouble and somebody's
it
about
activates. Yeah,
it activates.
yes, and
Yes,
he like in the cartoon. Like when I was thinking about it in the cartoon, he wasn't always close by, but his spider sense was going off when some shit was going on. You
yes.
see what I'm saying?
It's a warning system. It's an early warning system.
Yeah. And
Sometimes
then
the
it
spider
didn't need to
sense.
be miles away.
You want to know how strong Spider-Man's spider sense is? His spider sense, which is what I had. I said this in uh, the gameplay of the Spider-Man game.
Give
Spider-Man's
it to
spider
us.
sense is so powerful. If he's knocked out, it continues the fight autonomously. He doesn't have to be conscious to keep fighting. Spider sense will handle that. It'll guide him through, or if the person is technically not beatable, it will get him out of there.
The retreat.
Yes. Also,
Yeah.
if somebody's trying to take a picture of him with his mask off and he's trying to pull it off, Spider Sense won't let him pull off his mask. Yeah. So getting the jump on Spider Man, unless you're one of his friends, is actually impossible. His spider sense doesn't trigger when Aunt May's around, which is why she was able to come up and see him with his mask off in at the end of Far From Home.
Never even watched Far From Home.
Yeah, at the end of the movie in the post-credit scene,
does not have
his aunt walks in on him with his mask off, and she's like, "What the?" And then it cuts to credit to the next group of credits. That's why Aunt May knows he's Spider-Man, which is realistic because first of all, every Aunt May knows that Peter is Spider-Man. Every Aunt May is supposed to know. If you watch the Andrew Garfield one,
Wait, are you actually comfortable with
but if you watch the
Billings
Andrew
living here?
Garfield one and the second
Comfortable?
one, his
I'm gonna
aunt
be
is like,
comfortable when it
No,
matters
you're not
most.
washing the
But if
clothes.
I'm
Last
being
time you
generous,
did, you
he could
turned
be
all the
useful.
clothes red and blue. She didn't say purple.
Having a vampire in the house leaves me feeling
Could be the
restless.
variation that
I'm right
red and blue
there with
makes.
you.
She knows what he's. She
What
knows
exactly
what he.
is your history
Why
with
their clothes
mummies?
are red and blue.
I
She
don't
just
like telling
doesn't
you that.
call him on it.
But the two of you have fought before. What makes you think we can trust him now?
I never said we could trust him. If that man loses control to his bloodthirst, I'll end him myself. But the vampires are using his experiments against us. We need him to clean up his own mess.
He got red eyes.
So Morbius
Yep.
is just a tool to you.
Call it whatever you want. I call it practical.
No, you're just not used to Wesley Snipes. You're used to Wesley Snipes. There is only one blade, and there will ever only be one blade.
Just don't like the Avengers Endgame shit because I feel like it's a gang of Marvel characters, which they weren't Avengers, but a lot of people that fought in the Endgame wasn't really Avengers.
Yeah,
It was no X-Men wasn't no
I feel like.
It does not seem right to intrude in their space.
Alright, I'm confused at how these doors work. Hold on.
I would not like it if they tried that
I,
in my
I
room.
I feel like there are two spaces for characters. There are DLC characters that, since this game is no longer working, is no longer getting updates, will never get. Yeah, there's like four characters we're never gonna get now. That's regrettable.
special cuts.
But aren't they a special load of cunts?
Autumn be praised.
You did a diddly diddly.
Oi! Don't be a cunt.
With the butcher
We're gonna
smile,
we're gonna get in trouble for this one. Oh dear.
yeah, we shared it like 6 times. Sorry, guys. Whoever get offended, sorry.
Oi, oi. Why don't you go back home and give another tongue lashing to your octopussy?
That's crazy that he knew that even
Bro,
though
it's crazy that
so
everybody
bad.
knows their dirty laundry, like the whole Seven's dirty laundry. That's what's so outrageous.
Oh shit. That a big ass
That did not work.
motherfuckers.
Huh?
It's a big ass all over my damn house.
Alright, that's wrong.
I should try a different combination.
It's a big ass hole right over the light.
Oi, look at that.
I didn't notice him until I looked at the light.
But,
That nigga like kids, Ouch!
What are you screaming about a girl, like a girl for?
My bad.
Triangle, upside down guillotine, V, tetrahedron guillotine. All right. Uh, V, upside down guillotine, tetrahedron. Oh, wait, that's wrong.
That did not work.
A, guillotine, V. Okay. A, upside down guillotine, V. Oi! I tell you all, I bloody had it. I'm pretty sure there have been bigger crash outs on YouTube than us, Los. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This place looks different in the daylight.
Tell you what we not doing.
What?
Taking showers together.
That ain't gay. That's just boys being boys.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Is that Mary Jane? No, that's which
Nah,
one?
that's Scarlet Witch. That's the other redhead woman in my life.
How do you sleep at night?
Is there a problem?
Naked on a bed of money.
No, I'm literally asking how you manage to sleep at night. Here, at the Abbey.
Naked in a
What
bed of
keeps you
money.
awake?
The roar of the ocean, winds moaning through the rafters, the little girl in the tattered dress who croaks, "I know what you did," from my bedside mirror.
Ah, you mean Prudence. She says that if you do not wash your hands after using the restroom.
I get the sense you aren't taking this seriously.
I get the sense you are not taking your personal hygiene seriously.
Oh, you want me to admit this is strange, don't you? No, no way. I can figure this out on my own. Think, Tony, think. What if I slept in the suit? Turn the sound dampeners on? Set it to vibrate if there's an emergency?
Tony, I'm not inviting you to one of my havens. You don't deserve my friendship. You and your redraws.
I just hope this is what you were expecting, Hunter.
All right, all right. A balanced diet.
What can we work on for you, Hunter? Got more coil for me? Analyzing now. How does this look?
All right.
Build, plan, invent.
Farewell.
This should be useful.
All right, who am I? Who am I throwing hands with?
I'm ready when you are.
Bro, he's blasting right by my face.
Do your thing.
Oh, did he?
Hey, Hunter.
No, all the Diddy. He almost busted my face.
Sending your friends out to.
No, it never gets easier. It
I'm here if you need me.
couldn't be easier. I don't need Tony here.
I like
I have something for you.
5 snarky articles about why New York pizza is better than Chicago deep dish.
Components for shop class.
Almost as good.
Oh, me and Peter and Robbie all make stuff together.
Why y'all wearing shop class shirt?
Yeah. All right. So, ooh, play 5 abilities. And I made a promise to a friend. She got that medieval armor on, bruh.
Got on?
I say you don't know.
Maybe you can give them a lesson they won't forget.
I can handle it. The advantage is mine.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
Now that was something.
Ah, she tired. Hey, remember that immolate skill I was telling you about? Yeah.
Nice move.
None will be spared.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Hmm.
Not bad.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Ghost Rider putting that pain in.
I don't really Robbie
Huh?
Reyes. You know,
You
I don't
don't,
too much like the Robbie Reyes.
you don't have to like Robbie Reyes, but this is what we're doing, buddy. If it makes you feel any better, he gets disappointed by his heroes too in this game. Oh. Oh well.
I could have made that so much worse.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
Look at how homie slumped on the ground, bro. That's some dirty work. You feel me? Imagine getting knocked out so hard your neck is just at an angle. Okay, emo kids meeting.
Let's talk, Hunter.
No,
What's up, Sparky?
everybody wants to
Hello,
talk to
fellow
me.
shopper.
Leave me alone. I just want to be by myself. Hold on, wait. Nico want to talk
I
to
miss
me?
my students back at the
I don't
school.
want to be by myself no
Ready
more.
to head to the emo kids meeting?
Lead the way.
And the emo kids are back for another deep dive into the night of your death.
When can we start?
Soon. Strange asked to lead tonight's meeting. He's prepping the. I don't know what exactly. It involves a lot of weird math. While he's preparing his, the theorems, I guess? You should talk to Magic. She'll explain how we use ingredients.
Magic keeps implying
You
I'm gonna
already
blow up.
provided ingredients, so it was pointless for Nico to send you. To make up for this, I shall tell you something of mild interest. Remember, ingredients make mystical trinkets. Excess trinkets go to you. I will provide a new list for the next meeting. Check your spark tomorrow. Enough about ingredients. I said more words than strange. Has he prepared yet? I have plans for after.
What plans?
Solitary plans.
She gonna flick her bean. I know it. All right. Anyway,
All my preparations are complete. And now for a thorough explanation of this week's delicate divinations. However, Miss Minoru insisted I provide a summary, if you request it.
Summarize, please.
We do the same as before, but this time we zap you with more mystical power.
That is it?
That's it. Shall we begin?
Go ahead.
Where do your memories last leave off?
bitch,
I
if I
was
knew that,
running through
we
the Abbey
we would.
grounds.
Good. Now, focus.
Why does Doctor Strange sound like a Sith Lord? Good. Now
Now,
focus.
wake your mind from slumber.
I burst into the clearing, expecting an army. Instead, I find her. She sits at the center of a muddy circle. For a moment, I wonder if she sleeps.
Tell us, Hunter. Tell us who you see.
I see the mother of demons, herald of the manifold dream. She who tends what dwells beneath. I see Lilith. I see my... Ugh!
What's happening here?
What, you got a spidey sense too?
I was taking a walk. I heard the chanting.
Crap, I messed up the binding formula.
As I most definitely told you, lemon scented is no replacement for actual lemon.
What exactly is going on?
The hunter's resurrection, though miraculous, was incomplete. We're attempting to restore a rather crucial set of memories.
How Hunter killed Lilith the first time.
You're not mad, are you?
I'm not mad. But next time you do this, I'd like to observe.
Of course, next time.
We should have invited her.
Quiet, you.
Before, I thought this meeting would be useless. Now, an enjoyable kind of useless. So I shall remain.
You are definitely making progress. How are you feeling?
I am fine.
About Caretaker? We never invited her because it seemed cruel to make her relive your death.
She just my stank ass, crusty ass auntie. She's not my mom. Huh, you know?
I would have
It's
preferred
kind
to
of
spare
weird.
her the details, but now she knows.
You're right. If we can't figure out how you defeated Lilith the first time, there's little chance it could happen again. I'll speak with her before the next meeting, smooth things over. And with that, we're
We'll have
done for
another
the day.
phone.
You leaving?
What?
That is it for me.
Sounds good. See you next meeting.
Alright.
I hydrate. Blood is mostly water.
Parker still has to mix chemicals to make his webbing. What a sucker.
Oh, right.
Hunter,
Bro, I don't understand what the command
You look like
prompts.
you are on the hunt.
it's that scent again. Almost feels familiar somehow. I was hoping you and Charlie might give it another go. You down?
Who would miss a chance to hunt with Blade?
I'm flattered. Now meet me out by that creepy-ass church.
But actually part of the book club.
Oh, Blade? Yeah. He's part of the book club in this game. What, you think Blade don't
I can
read?
still smell it.
I think he
That
read,
thing
bro.
is out here somewhere.
I mean, he don't read like he's Samuel Dean Winchester, but you know what I mean? He reads. Gotta read How to Kill
Probably.
Dracula's. Hmm?
Guess so.
You gotta read up on How to Kill Dracula's.
Broccoli.
Yeah, Dracula's.
Get your crust ass. Get your crust ass auntie.
Damn thing got away again.
You may need some help.
Not so mysterious now, huh?
Thank you, auntie.
I'm grabbing this key.
I said, I wonder what she would do. Call her
What?
that. I wonder what she was doing.
This place gives
Gave
me
him
the
that magic.
creeps,
Call her
and
that.
that ain't easy to do. You coming?
Remember,
Let's
Aunt
get
May
moving.
said, a job is where you go when your pussy got too many miles on it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I gave you the first half of the puzzle. If you can't figure out the rest, she didn't have to do anything per se.
Hey,
Ugh.
man,
Stop.
I think they got the hell right on one of those traffic cams. You're an only child, aren't you?
Yes.
I guess you'd have to be. Caretaker used to tell us about Lilith's child, not Lilith's firstborn.
Can you imagine Hunter triplets?
That would have ended poorly. Caretaker always said she could barely handle one of you.
I could be, let us say, headstrong.
I can't imagine. It always strikes me how our families define so much about us. I wouldn't be who I am without my little brother. With my parents gone, I had to grow up fast, pay the bills, keep my grades up, and provide for Gabe, no matter what.
It must be difficult to be apart. You can go if you need to. We will not think less of you.
No, it's fine. He's staying with a family friend.
You keep in touch with him, don't you?
Yeah, I try to call him every day. He's healthy, happy, and safe. It's not easy to find that balance, but you have to do it. Without family, you lose a part of yourself. Wish we could do this all day. Don't feel bad, Hunter. I'm just the best video game player ever. Oh my gosh, I should live stream in Ghost Rider form. Oh my god, I could break the internet. You're like a extra extended family to me.
Oh, right. I did a general mission, not a story mission. So we don't get another conversation with the mother.
The tower bells are ringing. My favorite childhood prank. But I have not heard them in so long. Caretaker must be wincing right now. Or maybe this was her idea of a joke. There must not be anything here. Autumn does not answer. The goddess must be busy.
Nothing needs to be broken. Obviously, you've never made an omelet. He beat me by that much.
I'm trying to tell you, gotta break that shell, bro. You got to break the shell, man. I don't know
I,
how much scope this oxen was saying.
I don't know what you took you to bed.
Tongue once? Thankfully, it grows back.
Yo, it's good to
I
see
don't
you.
know. I can't do a good
You can't do a good Scottish accent. I don't know what you're talking
Scottish.
about. I don't know what you're talking about, wee mate.
How's it going, boss? This never gets old. How does this
All right.
look?
Oh yeah, Hellmouth.
If this thing behind me
That's a
turns on,
nasty ability. I get to knock people into a giant crater. Oh, okay.
Always a pleasure.
All right, we're about to make the hot tub extra nasty.
Why, hello, Hunter. Do you tell me you found something good? Just more evil junk. Pick a bad guy. Any bad guy.
Me? Naturally.
I know I've asked a lot of you recently, dear.
If it were not so good to see you again, I might...
Ah, Hunter. You certainly are the Besides,
How interesting.
yeah,
I can...
I've... I'm the... I wouldn't have thought so, but it's good to hear those bells again after all this time. As hard as Sarah tried to keep you out of the tower, you always found your way back. Never a dull moment. Until we speak again.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go on a mission.
Stronger than ever, kiddo.